So I got my tripod out, got my cord out so my phone wouldn't run out of juice while I was doing my live stream, and got all my tools set up, pressed the live stream button, and went to work. Pulled my dashboard apart, pulled this trim out, got this trim off, got my radio out, and where's the part? Got the old blend door actuator removed, which was, I just can't tell you. I went through book 1 of all the cuss words. I was started in volume 2. I finally got it out. And then, when I got the old one out, I went to put my new one in, and they're not even close. Well, they're close, but they're not. The screw holes don't line up. You see how this one's more in the corner and this one's in the middle? And there's a screw hole here and none here. Totally different. So apparently this is a 2009. That year they changed this design 3 different times. So you have you got only a third of a 33 1/3% chance of getting the right one, unless you take the old one out and you go hold it up. Anyway, this is the old one. This was the new one, but thank God my Ford dealer had the right one. And this would have been such a good video if I had actually started the live stream. So I'm going to turn the light on and show you where this little part goes, and then maybe you will understand the all the scratches I have right here. You got to put a hand in here, and you got to go up underneath the glove box, up over the air ducts, in that way with your little doll hand. And and then you have to start cussing and try to find the bolt to one bolt is a piece of cake. It's right there out in the open where you can get to it, and the other bolt is so far back in there. The fact that I got it out just amazes me, and I don't, for the life of me, do not know how I'm going to get it back in there. But I'm going to go back to volume 2 of the cuss word book and start again. But anyway, this would have been a great live stream, a great video, if I had actually pressed the button for live stream. So I don't know what to do to save this video. There's just no, I've done all the work. There's no coming back. So I guess I'll just say sorry. I fully intended to do a live stream and show me taking this apart, and if I had actually started the live stream, I wouldn't have been cussing. But I'm going to get that part back in there, get this button back up. This was my live stream. Thanks for watching. Oh, there is something I'm going to try. This was not in any of the videos. And it doesn't look like there's anything up here that would keep me. Well, actually, there does. Never mind. I was thinking of taking this out and seeing if I could go down through here to get to that nut in the back, but it's all solid metal up above there, up above here. Yeah. Alrighty. Back to work, everybody. This was a big mess. I mean, it's all, it's all straightforward. Taking the trim apart is all, that all just pops apart. This pops out, it's got 4 screws holding it in, a couple plugs in the back, no big deal. The hardest part was getting my hand back there to that part. And apparently the labor for this is about 450 bucks, which is why I did it myself. And the labor for the other blend door actuator is 1,200 bucks, because they got to pull the dashboard completely out. They got to pull all this out. They got to pull the dashboard out. They have to evacuate the AC system to move some pipes. And then $1,200. Yeah, they'll be doing that one because I don't have the tools to do that. Okay, I'm going to put this back together, and sorry for my screw up. That would have been a heck of a good live stream. Sweet Jesus, I did it. I can't believe it. I'm going to tell you what I did, and the experts are going to call me a hack, but I don't care. It is so hard to get your hands up in there to this screw here that I was barely able to get the wrench up there to it. I mean, you have to hold your wrench like this in these two fingers, and the only other hand you can get in there is you can get one finger around the back side to sort of guide the wrench onto that nut. And the only way I was getting that bolt, and I was just barely able to accidentally pull the bolt out and pull it up on top of this, and then reach it with just the tip of my fingers and pull it out. And there's no way on earth I was going to be able to get my hands up in there with the bolt in my hands and put it back in that hole without dropping it. So what I did on the one I just replaced is I took my Dremel and I cut a small notch right here, and I went ahead and I started that bolt in there, and then I slid this notch underneath the bolt, because there's, you know, this holds it in here and this holds it in here, so there's plenty of stuff to hold it in. And I was able to get my wrench back in there and tighten it back down, and that was the only way I was going to do it, because like I say, not with these hands. I couldn't get up in there. I might have been able to get my wife's hands up in there, but she wouldn't know where the hole was to, you know, she'd have lost the bolt too. So that was the only way to do it without losing the bolt. And it's in there. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do on this truck. Getting this trim back together, that's no big deal. It's just, you know, got to be careful. And that's what I'm going to do. Start plugging all these plugs back in, and this, and these down here. That one. That's the sink. No, that's the headphone. Yeah, I'm going to start plugging things back in and putting the trim back together, and then you have to reset the new blend door actuator. You have to reset it. So I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Let me get this put back together. All right, we are back together. No extra parts. That's always a good sign. Now what we do is we take the fuse out. You see where this is? This is the passenger side. Down here. You pull this door off. You just stick your finger back here, and it pops right out. You take that cover off right there. Just squeeze these tabs together. They come right off. And now we are looking for fuse number 15. 15, second from the bottom, second up from the bottom on the left. So, inside the box there's a little fuse grabber. Come on. And I turn the key on. Where's the key? All right, here we go. Turn the key on. Don't start it, just turn it on. Give it a minute. Absolutely working. My wife's going to be happy this winter. Now let me make sure. I'm going to take that off and put this on AC. Absolutely, good deal. Alrighty, you know what? Let me shut this off. The dealer Charges 4 hours labor for that. And, you know, with stopping and going and getting the right part, it took me... Man, I have had trouble with camera, with parts, with truck, with live stream. The last clip, I think I was saying it took me 3 hours to do that, and I saved myself $400. And in addition, I just wanted to... I know this video is not very good. I realize that. And maybe it's not very helpful. I'm going to put it up just so you know that I actually did something today. And I hope it is helpful down the road to somebody. If nothing else, maybe it'll give somebody a little encouragement to try fixing something that they had never tried before. So I am sorry for the really bad camera work. And yeah, this just... the whole thing from morning till right now has just been one screw up after another. And it's all been my fault, except for the camera. I still don't know what the heck happened with the live stream. But if you did watch this, thanks for your time, and please forgive me. I will try to do better. See ya.
I don't know what kind of bird it is, but it's beautiful.
Pretty, huh? It's a water bird of some sort, huh? Is that an egret?
What? Sonny,
you're right at us.
Yeah.
Look at the crawfish, I bet you.
Yeah. I wish he could turn his head so you can get a better look at his eye, his face.
I'm gonna move forward.